going to talk about bilirubin. Okay, I already discussed a little bit of creatinine. So apart from the creatinine, we have also the bilirubin. Okay, this can also cause kidney malfunction or kidney failure. Okay, but there is more to that. Okay, how can we prevent liver damage? Okay, and liver diseases. So we need to know the level of or the amount of our bilirubin. Okay, what's this bilirubin all about? Actually, this is not a natural substance that can be found in plants, in fruits, animals. This is manufactured inside our body. Okay, bilirubin. This is very important, guys, because we need to avoid liver diseases and we need to identify that, oh my God, my liver is damaged already. Okay, like that. Okay? So, bilirubin. Kaloka. Importante kayo ni guys. Okay. So, the formula of bilirubin guys is a protein. Okay? Just put in your brain cells. This is a protein that will be formed and produced by the breakdown or the decomposition of your hemoglobin. Okay? Hemoglobin is what we call the red blood cells. Right? And the white blood cells are the leukocytes. Right? If you can remember that one for antibacterial, antifungal, or any types of infectious diseases, the function of the white blood cells is to really fight those infectious diseases brought by those microorganisms. Okay? Apart from that, we have also the red blood cells. Okay? So, red blood cells. So, red blood cells are responsible for the protein. So, very essential for us to survive because the protein will help protect our cell membrane and tissues, and then so that we will become strong and our immune system will become strong. Okay? So if we build up a strong immune system, then we are not easily be sick, or the diseases will not come to us, okay, directly, something like that. Okay, because that's the role of the white blood cells and the protein. Okay, so this is bilirubin. Okay, like that. Okay. Pero guys, ang manahon sa doctor, ang creatinine din siya manahon. Naka-obvious man siyang creatinine. Okay, kung taas din yung creatinine, so there will be a problem with your kidney, about 5 milligrams per deciliter. And also the bilirubin. Okay, both of them complementary. Okay, the value of bilirubin in a normal range, we have 0.3 milligrams deciliter to 1.2 milligrams deciliter. Okay, above this value for adult, okay, problem. Okay, so there's problem in our liver and our kidney at the same time. Okay, so let's go now to the formula of bilirubin. Take note, one identification also that if it will accumulate in our body will be dangerous because too much number of atoms of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So carbon, just like cholesterol, right? Cholesterol have 27 atoms of carbon, 46 atoms of hydrogen for cholesterol, and oxygen. Okay, but here we have 33 atoms of carbon. Okay, 46 atoms of hydrogen, nitrogen is 4, and oxygen is 6. So this is Chon family. Okay, take note, if it is a Chon family, that is a protein. Just like the creatinine, right? So, what I say? Creatinine, C4H7, okay, N3. Ganon. O. So CHNO, CHNO. So that's protein. Okay? It's gonna be like that. That's the formula. Okay, so this bilirubin is a protein from the composition of the red blood cells, and it is a yellowish substance or crystalline substance, okay, formed by the breakdown of the red blood cells, or shall I say hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is automatically the red blood cells, to make it short, right? The breakdown of the red, or RBC, okay? Red blood cells, okay? And then that travels from, take note, from the liver, going to your gallbladder, and then going to your digestive tract or the gut. Okay? Gut. Meaning to say the small intestine and the large intestine. So we should ensure that the acids or the fats that will go to our large intestine and small intestine will be minimal already. Okay, because problem, if there's too much acids, then there will be hyperacidity. Okay, and too much fats also, it will develop visceral fats or bile fats in the tummy. Okay, meaning to say that your liver is not functioning very well. Okay, because it cannot decompose too much of these fats. It's go directly to your gut. So that's why your here will becoming big, your stomach, due to the bile fat, something like that, or the bile acid. Okay? BILE, that is a digestive fluid responsible in the digestion of food. So you have a very, very weak digestion of your food. So, meaning to say, you have a weak metabolism, the breakdown of larger molecules to smaller molecules again. Macromolecules to waste products, something like that. Okay, be careful. And then, okay. And this bilirubin, guys, found in the bile. Found in bile. Okay, bile. Bile is the digestive fluid or an acid. Okay, specifically. Okay? Okay. In the digestion of food. Okay, in the digestion of food, okay, in the digestion of food, or helps in the breakdown of fats. Okay, ganun siya. Get the point? So, found in the bile, which is the fluid acid in the digestion of food. Okay, so that is the bile. So, the bile is stored in your gallbladder. Remember that one. Now, if your gallbladder is not functioning very well, so it will be blocked by the higher level of bilirubin. It is organic compound. So it will not drain properly the decomposed and the breakdown of this bilirubin into your intestines. Okay? Like that. So if that is the case, it will be solidified more, and it will clog. Okay, it will clog there in your liver. Okay, in the bloodstream. Okay, and the liver cannot filter that anymore. Something like that. You get the point of this bilirubin. So that's the time your liver can function very well and your gallbladder also can function very well. Then you can achieve in the future kidney malfunction due to the malfunction of your gallbladder in the first place, due to the gallstones. Okay, because this bilirubin will produce a crystalline yellowish solid substance which is the gallstones. Okay, like that. So, kung hindi ka mangihi, something like that, so it will be obstructed by these stones. Okay? Slow in urination, urinating is very slow. Then the identification of that you have a high presence of bilirubin is your urine will become black. Black. Or very, very, very yellowish. So take note. Because originally, this bilirubin is yellowish. See? Yellowish substance formed the breakdown of the hemoglobin and the red blood cells. Ganun siya. Okay. Now, the medical technologist will get the sample. So, urine. Okay? Urine sample, something like that. Paano ito yung urine? Nasabi akong bilang guys, right? Nakakalok. Nasabi ang bata ni Jude. Ganon! So we'll get the sample of your urine, something like that. Now, blood and urine. So it will be leaked in the blood stream also, and it will be leaked in the urine also. If you have a very high bilirubin too. Okay? So that is the sign that your liver is damaged already. Okay? Because it is being leaked in the blood and in the urine. Double siya. Okay, ganon. Sa taas kayo ng imong bilirubin above 1.2 milligrams per deciliter for adult, something like that. Get the point? Now, let's go to the symptoms for this. You know already the definition or the formula. You know already the normal range. And what are the symptoms? But before the symptoms, let's go first for the food. But the food, as I said earlier, is not natural. It's artificial during the inside the physiological reaction, right? Kaya mag-decompose ang red blood cells, mag-produce yung bilirubin. Hindi siya natural. Okay, hindi siya natural process na sa plants, sa animals, in the physiological reactions of our body. Okay, mo ang bilirubin. Okay, iba. Okay, ganun siya. Diba? So, muna na siya atong pang definition. Tapos tayo sa definition, sa bilirubin, ganan, sa formula, you get the boy. And now we go to the symptoms and the diseases. Okay? Like this. And how to prevent or solution. Like this. Okay? Tapos, definition, formula kalas. Symptoms. What are the symptoms of having a high presence of the bilirubin above 5 milligrams per liter? We need to know this because, you know, kidney and liver are important in our body. Okay? Anyway, there's transplant, but we should not wait for the transplant to happen. Because we have 2 kidneys. One can function, it's okay, but problem, right? Transplant, it costs a lot. And our liver also can be cut a little bit, but problem also, right? Nobody wants that to happen. Okay, so we need to protect our sensitive and crucial organs inside our body. Okay, like that. So now we go to the symptoms. What are the symptoms of this, higher bilirubin that can cause liver damage? Okay, and cancer. So the symptoms will be careful guys ha, abdominal pain. Abdominal pain, okay? And swelling. Abdominal pain, spit kayo siya, gano'n siya. But, pareha siya sa creatinine, it's in the right side, in the upper portion of your abdominal pain, na murag dagon mo to slow. Ganun siya. And then it's also above the chest also, adjacent. Gusto mo magsayaw ka, la 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 la, ganan, disco, whatever. Mukalit sa tip imundriari na you thought that is an appendicitis after eating food, right? But it is not an appendicitis, that's a symptom of higher level of bilirubin and creatinine. Okay? So be careful. Okay? Okay, number 2. Actually, guys, I have that before, to be honest with you guys. When I do a lot of dancing in the party for Christmas party or whatever, like that, I develop that one. Especially, I am very, very, danceros. Is there a term danceros? Okay, masakit akong reality. But thanks to God, wala na siya. Because, I choose the right kind of food. Okay, avoid meat. I avoid fast, I avoid sugar, I avoid junk foods. Though I still eat, but only one time in a month, something like that. And avoid also soft drinks. But I undergo exercise in a week. Okay? For my blood flow circulation. So, nawala siya. It's really true. Okay? So, nalagyan ko aking bilirubin. Which is true naman talaga. Kasi before, I was diagnosed with, fatty liver. Non-alcoholic fatty liver, NFAD. Because before I was 82 kilograms. Right? As you can see in my Facebook post, I am very, very big. My stomach is very, very big. Due to our genes, we're also very big. Aside from that, we cook our rice and a lot of sweetened foods before. That was 2018, okay? Up to 2018, then I realized 2019 up to now, I changed my lifestyle. Okay? And it took me 3 years from 2018 to now to reduce my weight to 63 kilograms from 82 kilograms. So I lost 20 kilograms. 20 plus. Really. And it will not happen very quick. It will happen for continuous. Imagine 3 years. Nag-start na ako of exercise, jogging, aerobics, sometimes inside the room, like that. Kung weather is very hot na siya here, so I would rather stay in the room. It's too much outside, I cannot do the job. But if the weather is winter or very cold, I can go out also sometimes to jog. Okay? So, imagine. So, lost weight talaga siya. Okay? Mula siya. Okay, symptoms, abdominal pain and swelling. Number 2, chest pain. Masakit mo murang diri-ari sa chest pain, diri-ari ba? Like this, na dugay juga kayo mahawa-mawa. Okay, chest pain. So it's a sign that you have a higher level of bilirubin. Okay? Number 3. Okay, you feel chills always. Mura kang takigan perni tagagabi, takik. Like this. So you have a higher bilirubin for that. Okay, number 4. These symptoms is what I mean will really persist for at least 30 minutes. But if it is very quick only, so no problem. Okay, maybe that's another symptoms for others also. Normal only. But what I mean is persists for a little bit longer time. Okay? So we have the chills. And then the worst is you feel fever at a higher temperature, above 38 degrees Celsius, more than your body core temperature. So fever, take note. Okay? Number 5, nausea. Okay? You feel loss of consciousness, like that you faint, and suddenly you'll collapse, like that. That's also a sign that you have a higher bilirubin. Di ba? Nakakaloka. Okay, number 6, vomiting. Okay. Okay, like that. So you have also a higher bilirubin for that. Be careful. For example, you dugay kimbawa or in a week, magsikit ng anak 3 times a week. So you have a higher bilirubin. If you have a higher bilirubin again, there's a chance you have a damaged liver or damaged kidney. Okay? So, number 7, weakness and fatigue. Okay? Weakness and fatigue. Pirmi kang kapuyon, very tired every time, and there's no reason. You did not do the work, you did not do the jogging, you did not do it a day, but then you are tired. And then you're very weak. Something like that. See? So, on fatigue, you cannot move properly like this, itikod, ganun siya. Okay? So that's a sign of higher bilirubin. Number 8. Okay? Pain in the back of your, here, in your shoulder. Okay, pain in the back of your shoulder. Okay, this is also higher bilirubin. Okay? So, be careful ha. Muna siya guys. I'm not a doctor, but I have a rigid and thorough research in combination of my profession, being a registered chemical engineer. So I can easily, understand the chemical reactions also, and I can relate to the epidemiology of this type of topic. Okay? And the physiology and the anatomy. O, di ba? So, okay, number 9, usually dark urine. Okay, it signals also higher bilirubin. So of course, di na magsugod imong kidney malfunction. Okay, or renal malfunction. Renal and kidney malfunction is just the same, ha? Okay, so like that, due to the bilirubin. Bilirubin is a protein, ha? Okay, yellowish protein. Okay, ganon. Number 10, guys, this is very obvious. Yellowish skin, yellowish eyes. Okay, baka jawa sa makabdo. Okay, yellowish skin, yellowish eyes, and then pale lips. Okay, yellowish skin, which is true because the bilirubin is yellowish substance. Okay, so yellowish skin, okay, eyes, and pale lips. Luspan. Okay, or what we call as the jaundice. Jaundice. Jaundice is a symptoms of the yellowish of the skin and the eyes. Something like that. Okay? This is gonna be the symptoms of higher bilirubin above 1.2 milligrams per deciliter. That is reflected in your medical results in your physical examination. Okay? Like that. You got the point? So in the urine and in the blood sample, something like that. Okay? So, may tabo, symptoms. So now we go to the disease. So how can we prevent this? This is epidemiology already. How can we prevent? How can we control? Okay? So, it's just like a diagnostic, right? Diagnostic. Okay. Now we have, shall we say, the result or the effect or the impact or the consequence. Okay? These are the, diseases. Ill health diseases. Number 1. Okay? Viral hepatitis. For the liver. Okay, because the liver really will filter this bilirubin and this creatinine. So, before going to the blood, something like that, okay? If too much high, it will leak to the urine and in the blood. This creatinine and this bilirubin, something like that. Number 2, okay, alcoholic liver disease. So why alcoholic, guys? Meaning kasi this is not an alcoholic intake, only a physiological chemical reaction naturally inside the body through the presence of bilirubin. Okay? Like that. It's not drinking wine because manufacturing of alcohol inside our body doesn't mean always that we need to intake alcohol. There are processes that can produce naturally alcohol inside our body. Okay? So this is what we mean of alcoholic liver diseases or the cirrhosis or liver cancer. Okay? Liver cancer. Okay? As I told you a while ago, kidney malfunction due to gallstones. Okay? Gallstones in the gallbladder. You get the point? Gallstones. Basically, these gallstones will be developed by too much deposits of the cholesterol, okay, the cholesterol, the bilirubin, creatinine, fats, or other toxic substances that cannot be dissolved in water. If it is a hydrophobic substance, it's not easy to be digested. Okay? That's why we have the bile and the digestive way to digest it naturally. Okay? Because it cannot be done with water alone. Because that is hydrophobic substances. This bilirubin, this cholesterol, mga steroids, ganun siya. Okay? Okay, so hydrophobic man siya tanan. So, kung pabilin siya sa atong system, then it will extract niya siya if our liver is functioning properly, our kidney is functioning properly, gano'n chucho, di ba? Okay, so gallstones. Okay. Number 5. What else? Number 5, we have this is new, guys. So, I researched this a while ago. I think for us later. Previously, 4 hours ago. This is the Gilbert Syndrome. Wow. Gilbert Syndrome, guys, we have if we have the catalyst, we have also the enzyme, as I discussed a long time ago. If we have the catalyst to speed up the rate of reaction in any chemical separation processes or physical separation processes in a plant, for example, in a factory, to produce chemical products or whatsoever, whatever. Okay, so this enzyme also will act to increase the rate of biochemical synthesis reaction inside our body. Okay, these are the enzymes. So the applicability is different, but it has the same meaning and purpose to enhance, activate, and to speed up the rate of biological synthesis and chemical synthesis or biochemical synthesis or chemical reaction inside our body. So this enzyme is responsible, guys, to break down the bilirubin. Now, if we have a lack of this enzyme, so this is called the Gilbert Syndrome. Okay? Like that. So, because we need this situation to have to break down this bilirubin so that gamay ang bilirubin sa inside in your system and sa inyong susunod ng lawas. Ganon. Okay? So, Gilbert Syndrome. Okay? So, to make it fair, just memorize all the syndrome, ha? Okay? There's a lot. Right? Ito mga HDA, HDHA, mga ganon. Okay? Mga syndrome sa medical. Okay, so that may mga idea sa mga syndrome, maabot po sa mga Alzheimer's disease, mga ganon siya. Okay? Alzheimer's disease. Okay? And a whole lot more. Okay? Mga basic, okay. We are not health professionals and medical professionals. Okay? Ano siya? So, ano siya ang mga diseases again? Viral hepatitis, liver diseases, or liver damage, cirrhosis, liver cancer, kidney malfunction, the gallstones, okay, the Gilbert Syndrome, like blah, 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 so on. So if you have a higher bilirubin above 1.2 milligrams per liter. So you need to say, mas kuyaw ang creatinine. Mas kuyaw niya siya. This is very dangerous because only 1.2 is already above, it's already dangerous compared to the creatinine that you have at least 5 pa. Okay, 5 milligrams per deciliter. So, we need to say that bilirubin is very dangerous compared to the creatinine. Okay, you get the point? Something like that. Diba? Okay. So, how can we prevent this? Okay. How can we prevent this? Number 1. Avoid salty foods. Number 2, avoid fatty foods, which can be found in the red meat, Okay, that would either be beef, mutton, goat, cow, sheep, chicken, camel, like that. Okay? So from meat. Okay? Actually, there's a protein in that meat, but if it is over, so it will develop the bilirubin also, just like the creatinine, right? Okay, so muna yung avoid. Okay? And then sa salty foods, muna siya mga junk foods. Okay, mga junk foods, mga alat, mga Doritos. Okay? What else? Mga chippy. Okay, mga lala, mga sa dindong, corn chips. Any kind of chips that are salty. So this can trigger a higher amount of your bilirubin. If you keep on eating this daily alatul, okay, 7 days per week, then there's a greater chance of above 1.2 bilirubin. And after 1 year, your liver will be damaged and your kidney will be damaged as well. It will be affected. Okay? Like that. Okay, because see, if your gallbladder store this bile, and bile is a digestive fluid responsible for the breakdown of these fats, right? Now, if it is really blocked siya sa bilirubin, right? So there will be no digestion of fats anymore. Okay, so mahabilin siya sa liver. Okay, get the point? Mahabilin siya sa liver, so mutakbo ang inyong liver. Your liver will become fat. That's why fatty liver. Okay? Like that. Now, so magpabilin siya, and then mudako ko lang yung tiyan because of the bile fats. B-I-L-E. Hinay ang inyong digestion or the breakdown of fats inside your digestive or gut. Okay? So, we should take care of our gallbladder. Very important siya. Okay? And then, identification namin na can develop ka UTI, urinary tract infection. Okay, before siya mag-kidney usually. Okay, mag-start siya sa UTI. Okay? So, sa mga junk foods, okay, too much. Something like so. Mali siya makaka-increase ng bilirubin. Okay? But it doesn't mean that when you eat this one, only the reaction inside. Okay, after you eat. Unlike the creatinine, naagad siya sa meat. Okay? Kaya ang bilirubin, guys, is a manufactured protein. Meaning, it is not natural protein. Unlike the creatinine that you can find naturally in the meat, even though you will not intake that in your body. So there's a difference, right? Okay? This one, if you eat this one and go to your body and there's a chemical reaction, it will produce a bilirubin. But this creatinine, katong mga purine, sa higher uric acid level also, right? Above 8.5 milligrams per deciliter, you develop a gout, G-O-U-T, or arthritis. Here, a white person is with purine, like that, blah, 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 so and so. So, taas ang imong concentration of uric acid due to purine, white crystalline substance, and other siya. Okay? These are from the food. Okay, naturally, sa mga seafoods, mga red meat, mga oily foods, lobster, gano'n siya. But this bilirubin is very special. It's inside manufacturing. If you eat this kind of food, but that is not coming directly from this food. Only the process after, if you can take that one. There's a difference, right? Okay, so natural process and artificial process. Okay? Like that. Get the point? Mamala siya ang bilirubin, be careful. So, muna natong mga steps. Number 3, aside from the food intake, we need to have daily, not really daily, consistent exercise. Consistent physical activities or exercise. Because, as I told you, this bilirubin is a yellowish substances formed by the decomposition of red blood cells. Okay? it will travels from your liver to your gallbladder and to your intestine, and it will be excreted away from your body through urine, through bowel movement, or through sweating. Okay, so it will be released. So the more it will be released, there will be no more too much accumulation of the amount of this bilirubin. So wala yung problema ng kidney. There's no problem with your kidney and your liver because it is being expelled every time. Expelled, meaning released or given off, something like that. It will not stacked and accumulated. Okay, if you have just a consistent physical activities and exercises or whatever, right? Ganon. So, it is expected to be that the more you have a lesser bilirubin, you will live 5 years more than those higher bilirubin, of course. Right? Kaloka. Diba? Okay. If you like this video or live stream, you can comment down below in the comment section and you can subscribe to my channel if you like. Okay, you can click the notification bell for some of you who are the singer. Channel voice. Bye bye. God bless everybody. See you later.